morning, and so we are going to check out Inside Star Citizen. It is the second part of the upcoming changes related to Arena Commander. I'm looking forward to those, actually. I love Arena Commander, so let's check out what is going to happen over there in this mode for Star Citizen. Let's go!
I'm still here, still trying to learn what all the buttons do. So while I'm at it, let's not waste any more of your time and get you all right into part 2 of this enormous Arena Commander update that's scheduled to make its way to you in the upcoming Alpha 320. And I'll be right here when you get back.
All right, well, I've never tried dual joysticks. I have no idea how they work. But yeah, maybe one day I'll try to get to them. Are these Predator mounts? Looks like they are. Triple, if you're watching this video, I would like to know if these are Predator mounts. That would be super cool if these were. Anyway, let's check out what those changes are. These are my genuine reactions. I have not seen this episode yet, so you are going to see my reactions live to what is going to be revealed right here.
Do your best Jared impersonation.
Oh, I don't want
Last time on Inside Star Citizen.
Just yell really loud. Last time on Inside Star Citizen. I don't even know what accent that was.
Are you excited to be doing 2 ISCs in a row?
It took me over 80 minutes in what we had only scheduled to be an hour.
Come on, let's get started.
Film.
That's a waste of time.
It was probably a 15-minute episode. I'm sorry. Especially to Jared's team. Sorry, guys. It's awesome to be getting such attention shone on Arena Commander, and I'm excited to
I agree.
finally...
It deserves more attention because it's a great way to get into the game, do things without having the risk of dying or wasting your time or respawning on the other part of the verse. You just, boom, you're in the action, you die, you respawn, and that's
Bring it up to what I believe it has potential to be. I get pinged like every other week asking to put atmosphere in Arena Commander, and now they finally have it. They can stop whining. They're going to whine about something else. I can't stop the whining, but
of course, there's
I
always
hope
whining.
You liked it.
The whining is never going to stop. So, part 2. What is this going to be?
So last ISC we talked a lot about flight, but there's 2 other major parts that we want to be talking about
FPS,
here. And
please.
First is FPS combat.
Yes!
So FPS combat in Arena Commander is so important because you need a place to practice shoot.
That has got to be Eco 11, because I don't remember this map in Elimination. This has got to be the one where you have to control the terminals.
In each other without actually dying for real, like you do in the Persistent Universe. So we need to make that experience as close to the Persistent Universe while still having it be fun and unique.
Yeah,
so you
it is
access
fun.
Star Marine game modes exactly the same as we showed last week with the new front end, new lobby system, and jump straight into the action.
There you go, the good doctor right there. Hasn't changed much. It looks a little bit greener, I think. I'm not sure. So, what are the changes here for...
So with our existing
Arena
maps,
Commander?
the VFX team are helping us out and doing a pass over everything. So it might not be finalized in the footage that you're seeing here, but we're excited to see where they can take it and uplift all of our levels, because they're in need of a facelift.
Oh yeah, they do. I was trying not yesterday, about 2 days ago, a little bit of Star Marine. Oh my gosh, the flickering, like it was unbearable. Everything was flickering and clipping. I was like, gee, they really need to pull their
We've been working
stuff
hard
together.
on fixing a lot of the bugs and frustrations across the maps.
All I know is they did a lot of bug fixes recently.
I really hope it's going to look as clean as what it just did.
I don't know, we're not meant to just say bug fixes. Fixing doors that weren't meant to be there, resolving the fact that you could just smash through the glass.
What's this map? I don't recognize it.
Which you're not meant to be able to smash through, and just go into EVA in the middle of elimination, which is bad. Being able to get into areas you shouldn't be able to get into.
So we fix those up. In terms of new maps, we've got a variation on a fan favorite, Echo 11. We're introducing that to elimination. Echo 11 is quite a big map for control. For elimination, we've tightened it up. We've cut off access to the D room and some of A room and made it a little bit smaller so that the action can be more compact and suitable for elimination. So last week we showed off Security Post Korea.
Oh yes, how is this going to be?
Just the dogfighting maps, but we've also introduced it to FPS maps, so you'll be able to play elimination, control, and some of the new game modes.
So basically we're going to have the old-fashioned PU experience, like in the past where Security Post Courier used to be the big PvP hub, especially for ground combat. That's where it used to be for many years. It's coming back this time with our Commander. I love this. Thank you, devs. That is great.
On Korea itself.
Oh, they are bringing also the control.
So to recap, for Star Marine, you'll be able to play on the Good Doctor, a larger version of Echo 11 for control, small one for elimination, and the same for Damien and get Damien comms, as well as Security Post Korea, which has been introduced to elimination and control.
Cool.
So with the Good Doctor...
Now, are there going to be more maps in the future? Because that still leaves us with 4 maps. That's still not a lot.
At some point along the line, all the trees disappeared. So designers went in and restored that, so it's back in this beautiful oasis area that it's meant to be in, and fixed the lighting and various other issues that just...
Oh yeah, I remember. There used to be trees, right? I don't remember... I can't remember the last time it was this green.
Happened over time. I don't know how. And now Good Doctor's looking beautiful again. So Star Marine is a personal favorite of mine. I love FPS combat, and I'm so excited to be working on more additions to the FPS area of Arena Commander.
Nice. Please, CIG, if you're watching this, please bring in more maps from the PU. Bring in maps from landing zones. I would love to fight on Area 18. Area 18 would be fantastic. Lorville would be great as well. Maybe not Horizon, because of all the clouds. We already have Siege of Horizon. Or maybe we could have a map on some of the platforms of Horizon. Why not? But that would not be my cup of tea there. But please bring in more of those maps.
And that leads us to something I'm super excited to talk about, and that's experimental modes.
All right, so, look at that. Basically, we're gonna have 8 minutes of experimental modes here.
Experimental modes are important because it allows us to get back into what the real meaning of Arena Commander used to be, which is playtesting and making sure that things that are made for the PU and Arena Commander and Squadron work the way they're meant to. It allows us to put stuff into a testing environment where we can quickly check if just something works the way we want it to, essentially.
Somewhere along the line, we lost that, and when we formed the Arena Commander feature team,
yeah, of course. Well, of course they lost that because they stopped working on it. It's like they abandoned the mode entirely.
We knew that Arena Commander has to stand on its own and have these flagship game modes and new things that are unique to Arena Commander, but we still want to support the persistent universe and other ventures that we go on. Experimental modes are important to us because it gets things in your hands quicker. Instead of waiting for these big, huge game modes to release, we can test things out periodically for a day, a week, a month, and get it into your hands sooner rather than later. So let's dive in and take a look.
Like, for example, ground vehicle versus ground vehicle, would that be a thing?
Get some of the experimental modes that we have been working on.
Okay. Single weapon elimination. That means we can only choose one weapon? What is that?
The first experimental mode is single weapon elimination, so you can jump in with what will be pistols at first.
From a developer standpoint, single weapon elimination gives us the opportunity to really test weapons that we want to get tested.
Wow, cool.
It allows us to check every single part of the weapon.
So that means, like, all right, everybody's getting a grenade launcher.
Balancing and make sure that it works just right. We know that players want to test their skill against each other, and the best way to do that is to make sure everyone's equal. So everyone gets the same weapons, everyone gets the weakest weapons in our first version.
What is this? How is this a weapon? It's like the cutting tool?
And they get to just see who's better than the other.
With 320, we're introducing pistol-only elimination, and that will be the Arclight pistol, and it's a personal favorite of mine.
I love the Arclight. It's also my favorite pistol. Sometimes that's the one I use. I do the missions. I only use the Arclight. It's all you need.
Increased time to kill, and it came originally from playing with you guys, the community. And at the end of a long session of Star Marine, someone threw out the idea of, like, what, can we do like a pistol-only round? And I just had so much fun with that.
Yeah,
we ended up playing for at least another hour. So that mode is inspired by that. So for this patch, it's just pistols only, but we can change it up at any point. It's simple parameters. And
that's great. Now, pistols only. Does that mean that it's only pistols? That could be any other pistols. It can be the LH86, it can be the S38, or just the Arclight. I think it's going to be just the Arclight. If the weapons
team come to us with a new weapon they want to test out, they want to get that analytic data, they want to get the fun factor, we can put it into Arena Commander, whatever that weapon is only, and see how you guys like it.
Yeah, throw a pickleball in a railgun. All right, Gun Rush.
The next experimental mode that we're working on is Gun Rush.
Now, names are temporary. They might change between now in release.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
But Gun Rush is where you start off with a pistol, and as you get a kill, it upgrades you.
And then with every kill, you go to the next type of gun. You go through LMGs, SMGs,
some special weapons I won't spoil,
snipers, and even the rail.
And then
even the railgun.
Put some surprises in there for whoever gets to the last round. So Gun Rush, as the name might suggest, is super fast-paced. It lets you get your hands on many different weapons as you cycle through them and get some experience with stuff that you have.
Now, this is all fun and good, but in the end, I'm not a big fan of those modes like that because it favors the one who's already ahead. So you're ahead, you know, first you get the first kill, great, you get the P4, for example, but the P4 is superior to the arc light, so you have more chances to kill than anyone who's got an arc light, and then you get another kill, everybody's still with the arc light, now after that you've got the custodian, perhaps, right, and so on and so on. So that's I'm not a big fan of those, but let's move on.
For example, I had no idea how to use shotguns. Still don't really, but I'm a little bit better at them now thanks to Gun Rush. So Gun Rush is only possible thanks to the refactors we've been doing to the spawning and loadout modules. So we can, instead of refreshing your entire loadout, switch out just the gun, and it's super fast now, whereas before it was a bit of a clunky thing to do.
It was indeed. Oh, yeah! Oh, Tonk, come on.
In the next experimental mode, we're bringing ground vehicles to Arena Commander.
Yes! Oh, that's great. Oh, I've been waiting for that for a long time.
That is Tonk Royale.
So there's going to be 3 locations for Tonk Royale. It's going to be Hurston.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cool. It's like a little valley here on Hurston. I mean, it's just missing a river.
Yella.
Oh, I love Yella. That's so beautiful. Yella is gonna be my location for Hoth in Star Citizen Wars.
And Magda. So how it works?
Yeah, Magda. It's gonna be beautiful with these.
Yella.
Let's have a look again here. Oh, the beautiful pink plains here. Plus, the Arena Commander is not gonna be. We're not gonna have the day and night circles. So it's probably going to be always day. So we're not gonna be bothered by all the storms and the lack of visibility.
Yeah. So how it works is simply we have a massive arena. We drop you in on these 3 various maps, and you just go to town. There's going to be 3 versions of Tonk Royale. First is classic elimination deathmatch, respawns.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, and it's going to be a great way to practice using the Tonk. I am not very... I mean, I think I used it only once, right? Because I don't have a lot of chances to use it. I just recently got a storm, and the Tonk is the loner for the storm, but that's basically it.
Just get as high score as you can.
That's great.
Second is squadron battle. So
yes. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Squadron battle in a tank. Oh.
You are team versus team tanks. In squadron battle, it's super exciting because you can run as just the driver, or you can join one of your teammates and be their gunner.
Oh,
and then the third is still being worked on. Not sure if it's going to be making this release, but super excited about it, is hardcore elimination. So essentially elimination, but you've only got the single life.
Oh,
when a Turbo Storm gets introduced,
I see. So basically, it's a last man standing. That's what it is.
Just to the verse, we'll be sure to add that to Tonk Royale as well.
That's great. Oh, I'm really looking forward to that. Yes, I mean, I wish that it could be also other vehicles as well, but I mean, we could always start with Tonk, right?
After 320, we'll also be finishing off our racing refactor, which allow us to make maps faster and merges PU and AC racing systems together. It's going to be a more streamlined process for us, our designers, and a better experience for you, less buggy on both ends. So with the racing refactor, we've also been working on a betting module, which will let you bet on races. Now, we haven't got all of that signed off, but excited to get that in.
A betting module? But we've got to bet in the PU, not in Arena Commander. It doesn't make any sense. Why would we bet in Arena Commander, right?
If we can.
Ah, yeah, Alpha 3.20.
So just like the Persistent Universe, all of these maps, game modes, and features need to have their own individual go no-goes. At the time of recording this, we've got some successful goes for Alpha 320 for the following. The new Arena Commander front end.
Yes.
The new lobby system.
Yes.
The new spawning system, which allows for multi-crew gameplay.
So apparently, I read in the monthly report that this is actually from Theaters of War that they are bringing in Arena Commander.
New death cameras and death recaps. A revamped scoreboard and scoring system.
Yeah, we
4 new
definitely
racetracks for the new Horizon Speedway. Old Vanderval, Rickard Memorial, Defford Link, and Halloran Circuit. In addition to the 4 PU racetracks, the Snake Pit, Miner's Lament, Yadar Valley, and Icebreaker. the Jericho Station dogfighting map,
yes,
Security
please.
Post Curator with dogfighting and FPS
yes.
maps, the new Pirate Swarm Final Wave Capital Battle.
Oh, that is going to be amazing.
The new Echo 11 elimination map, and new experimental game modes like single weapon elimination,
and
Gun
Tonk
Rush,
Royale.
Tonk Royale,
yes,
elimination and squadron battle versions, and finally the new Infinite Wave Vandal Swarm. You'll
what? Infinite Wave Vandal Swarm?
Discover for yourself.
What is that? Infinite Wave! Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. We need to play with our friends for this one.
So that about does it this week. I'm so excited to share all these cool developments with Arena Commander. And got the list here. I just want to give a shout out back to Adam, Adrian, Bryn, Corwin, Kirk, Mark, Ricky, Samuel, and Sean and Simon and the Arena Commander feature team. I'm sitting here in front of the camera, but man, the work it's thanks to this amazing team that I have. And I just couldn't say no to Jared because he's my dungeon master and I really don't want him to kill my character.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm really looking forward to 3.20, especially those Tonk Royale. That's going to be quite a lot of fun. Oh, and I forgot also the fleet battle in Arena Commander as well. Okay, all right. Well, the question is when? When is this going to be happening here? Would it be coming with, I don't know, Citizen Con by the end of September? Let's see. Oh, man.
So, what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that changes to FPS maps should make for a
some random dudes popping here.
So, what did we learn this week?
Look at this here. What's that?
Well, we learned that changes to FPS maps should make for a more varied experience in Star Marine game modes. That the first ground vehicles are finally arriving with Tonk Royale. And that we hope the new experimental modes will function not unlike dynamic events for the Precision Universe, where they can provide timed, direct experiences the team can use for analytics and feedback from things as small as a single pistol, to a brand new vehicle, to even curious experiences like Gun Rush, and a few more things that we're not quite ready to share just yet. Also, if you missed last week's show, go check that out and see everything else that's coming your way from the new Arena Commander feature team in the upcoming Alpha 320.
It's all right, we've already checked it out.
There's some fun stuff in there.
Indeed.
For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for exploring the process of game development with us, and we'll see you all here next week.
All right, great.